Alright. I think I'll take you out. Man, I mean, so apparently, like way back again when we originally went to Valroyo, that guy who I think had his other dude punch the Chantry lady, that was actually a demon in disguise somehow. I mean, I'm still wondering who was playing the part of the first enchanter. We still haven't figured that one out. I've got a hunch, but I'll wait till later, because that could very well be a spoiler. Let's see, though. Nothing at all, really. Damn it. At the very least, I hope we can get this castle.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a man I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
You must be very proud of your handiwork.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
You lured your entire order to their deaths.
There was no other choice.
No other choice? Have you gone mad?
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra.
Crap.
We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
Yeah, no.
And this was the right thing.
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
God, you crazy fucking nut. He's a level 7? What? Yeah, somehow I don't think that's gonna be it for the fight. If it is, then damn. That was way too easy. Alright, you fucking marksman. Good night.
One down! He was insane.
Really?
He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
All these wasted lives.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
Sheesh. That was laughably easy. Unfortunately. I'm very confused by that. He was just a pathetic little level 7 combatant, and I mean, all of his other guys were stronger than him. Even some of those archers were like level 15. So, what the fuck? Hold on, let me get this loot. Hold on, there was something. Can you wield this, or... No, it's pathetically weaker. Sheesh. Oh, yeah. To say we bulldozed over this one is... just the smallest thing. I can't think of the right words. A pale comparison, really. And get me out. Ooh. Alright, so let's jump back to Skyhold real quick. See what's in this book. Oh, man. Bastard. I really hope he didn't... Hopefully he didn't hurt the Seekers too bad in total. Because, you know, after talking with Cassandra and discovering that the Seekers have their own little kind of powers. I mean, they're kind of like Jedis, honestly. It's just... It's another force that I really want to have. They sound awesome. They really, really do. And if ever there was going to be another, you know, if and when another Dragon Age comes out, just by hearing about a Seeker, I want to be one. It sounds so cool. Mind you, I mean, you're pretty locked into your job there, but whatever. So let's go see what's up with Cassandra. She's probably not taking one over. Let's find out if she cares for what's in that book or not. Oh boy. I'm sure it's gonna be an interesting read for her one way or another, though. I wanna know what's in the book, damn it. That made this guy go fucking nuts. Uh-oh.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
You all right? You look drained.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Does the book say it was used for other things?
No. As a Seeker, I looked into abuses. Mages made tranquil as punishment. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed.
Whoa!
The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the Rite. From the beginning.
Holy shit, I was right! I speculated a long time ago that it could be reversed. And holy shit! Holy shit! Fuck! Yeah, what... I need to know.
Why keep that knowledge a secret?
We created the Rite of Tranquility. I told you of my vigil, the months I spent emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
This is really something, actually.
You said there was more in the book.
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience, and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
I don't know. I'm hoping not, but...
I can't foresee the future, Cassandra.
But we know the past. Those who do not heed history are doomed to repeat it.
Famous words.
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
Rebuild the Seekers. Make them better than they were.
Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
Very, very interesting. So, yeah, I mean... wow, that was weird. Tranquility can be reversed, just as I thought a while back, and as I've been thinking. But with Cassandra's thing, I can't help but wonder, with that too, she said she was made tranquil. Does that mean she was a mage before, or just that they did it to her? That brings up so many questions.
Planning troop movements now?
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means. I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you?
A controller.
You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
Oh yeah, no. I obey my conscience. Mm-hmm.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
Yeah, I can more or less say that for sure in my everyday life that's really what it is.
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
When we first met, if someone told me I would be pleased to have you lead me, I would have throttled them. But I am. The Maker chose well.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
Huzzah. Getting buddy-buddy with Cassandra. Alright, let's just, actually, I wonder if she'll tell us about her brother now, maybe, huh?
What do you need, my friend?
You call me your friend! Ooh, yes.
I want to talk to you about the cure for tranquility.
It's not a cure. Not truly.
What exactly?
Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
There are so many tranquil. They deserve a chance to heal.
I would not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people. Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
Okay. Well, let's talk to her a little bit.
So that book you were reading.
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart.
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
Oh, I quite agree with you.
Then why are you laughing at me?
I wasn't.
I will never hear the end of this, will I?
Nope.
Is there anything you need?
Yes. Your brother.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
Tell me about your brother.
Anthony.
Yes!
Was older than I, a dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
That sounds really awful.
It was the end of everything I knew. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it.
Oh.
In front of me. I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
I think I understand how you felt.
At times I could not breathe. The rage nearly choked me. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
I'll let you get back to work.
Alright, cool. One more. Finally got to hear about her brother. As painful as it was, but
Need wheels for the training village.
I am glad to hear. Oh boy, though. Whew. Sheesh. Alright, well, let's check in. I think I had a couple of my people already here. Well, about the only 2 who could be ready, right? God, that's still so huge, though, that yes, tranquility can be reversed. Oh my god. I shouldn't be surprised, but it's really big news. Alright, let's check here in Ferelden. Mediate. Dear cousin, I did not expect you to come to our rescue, as we haven't seen each other since we were babies, but you have, and I am grateful. I'm not a woman who speaks the way the diplomats do. If you had stepped in, this useless bickering would have become worse. The Inquisition has saved the family, its pride, and more. I've sent good laborers to help your cause. If you return to Ostwick, Come dine with us. My table is always open to you. Most sincerely, Lady Osher Latorn Trevelyan Beard of Ostrich. Holy hell. Okay. And then, let's see. Expose the double agent. The following is a confession that I, Abernally, whatever, known as Painter, when the employee of the Inquisition, did betray our cause in exchange for promise of a title from the Venatori. I acknowledge the mercy of the Inquisition in allowing me my life in exchange for secrets of the enemy who I have now forsworn, and I willingly serve my sentence in prison. Good. Take that, you. Let's see, I think...
Inquisitor.
Send Josephine for that. Colin's gonna be away for a while longer. Truth or dare? Let's see. Josephine's... No, well, that one's utterly pointless now, isn't it? Yeah, okay, let's send you. Good. Boy, this has been a speech-heavy one. Mostly, I mean, we've had some fighting here and there, but mostly just a lot of talking. I mean, really, there's nothing wrong with it. Just a lot of talking. Alright, how am I in my inventory? Do I need to... Ooh, yeah, I need to get rid of some shit stat. Deal with an unexpected gift. Oh, shit. I wonder what that could be. That's not the way I want to go. Ooh, I need to check with Vivian, actually, too. Shut up. And maybe Liliana as well. I haven't checked in on her in a good little while. And no, I need to check in with everybody. Shut up, you damn crows. Holy hell. No, the table. There you go. Go, some easy influence. Dorian? Yep.
You have remarkably little here on early Tevinter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
If I knew what you were looking for, I could help you.
Ha! You? I rather doubt that.
What?
I apologize. That was unworthy.
Yeah, be cool, man.
Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
What else could it be about? What happened at Adamant, of course. We went into the Fade. Physically went in. Are you... all right?
We lost Hawk, man. I'm not cool about that.
Orc is gone.
The Fade is an ordeal under normal circumstances. To be the only real thing there, beyond description. That any of us made it out alive is difficult to believe. You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison,
So, I should be happy I accomplished something so grand.
concerned, more like.
Yeah.
If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
You know, I actually agree. I really do.
That's a good idea.
There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish.
Yep.
It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need. What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus' real name. If I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
Anything else, Dorian?
I heard a little rumor about you.
Oh.
Is that so?
Indeed. Someone's been doing some training. As an assassin, no less.
Yep.
The skills involved are rather handy.
I should say, with the amount of killing you do, a bit of flair's a fine thing.
I don't kill that many people.
What?
Are you joking? I'm only surprised you didn't kill someone walking over here. At any rate, if you ever intend to make it an actual profession, do tell me.
Well.
The Antivan Crows have nothing on the Imperium. I know people. Keep it in mind.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Popular topic. Anything specific?
Ooh.
Corypheus is a figure out of Tevinter history. He was a magister.
Yes, but that was a different time. The Imperium's power was at its peak then. The Civil War had ended. The Magisterium was united, its armies scooping up bits of Thedas like candy. The Magisters who entered the Black City. It was a demonstration of how exceptional Tevinter had become.
But who were they?
No one knows. There's no record of a Magister named Corypheus. All this happened 1400 years ago, before the Blight nearly wiped us out. There are no records. Today, people half believe it's all just a story. That's what I believed.
We have evidence the story is very much real.
But not who Corypheus is. If he even remembers. There used to be families who claimed some of those Magisters as their own. That stopped when the Chantry appeared. Then it was shameful, and the families distanced themselves from the tale. All we know is that some men and women entered the Black City looking for the old gods. What did they find? According to Corypheus, nothing. And only he could tell us more.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
Oh, lordy. Oh, here we are. That's where I want to be. I'll go up here and see if Liliana's got anything new for me. Oh, she's sitting down. Yep.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes?
More or less.
The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
Demons tore her from me. I couldn't stop them.
So you had no time to think, only to act. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did she say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it.
There are no answers in the Fade. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Oh no. Completion of your charges. Blah 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 blah. Crap. I try to console her.
They tell me you have a gift for shadows and blades.
I do.
They flatter me. I can only do my best and hope it is enough.
For the Inquisition to succeed, its leader must be willing to do what it takes. As your spy master, may I say that I am pleased. My agents appreciate that they can look at the Herald and see themselves. Have I ever talked about my friend Zevran? He was an Antivan Crow. He wasn't always good at it. We only met because he failed to kill a mark. But he made me laugh.